Nansia abo aha XTV mi ma ya hwefo nyina chi ama wakwa aba ediba anopa nansia kasebo eso enne eye osonabo som ni de to so dunsia afempim yen ne edenu mienu no emo nsem akoso ye maimo ne amahuro so nsem aye saka ya bo abone nyano aso ne se kroje a ye di bre o se anopa nansia kase e wo XTV eso efrin kamponi mantemu poko ase festos adon plaza building mo na sa woko pie mu e wa barefoot intan kase ne so Facebook eye XTV YouTube XTV Ghana TikTok XTV391 Instagram XTV Ghana Twitter XTV Ghana and pay in Sambia wo bete ene say aban no se wabon homodin papa se me no kase o mabom homodin speedboat yibi wo mo de ko se na be ye on be hwe se wona wo mo to efom agudie no ye de be bom pempe wo yensuo ahodo ne so na yetimi ache wo mo na imra ne wo mo di se na se fata ankasa na presby moderator nso de ato aban nenim ese won hwe na napko dwumedi na wo se ebobo ni de kan ne ye de dwumedi ni nyina abawie no won san so fa breni bi fan kan mo se na be ya ekopim tama obenya dwuma papa de amasa nkrofoi na ensemfufu mo nso no wo panipa wo no eneda National Cathedral ano de ato eye Ghana fo nyina enim say wona wo modi National Cathedral no de amanyosem no wo monya hwe yie papa na we enye amanyosem IGP nso de ato dwa essay wo ma wi ata so say wo mbehwe na wona wo mayo mwadwen say wo mu famra enye dwuma e wo ye mai Ghana titiro pa driver fo a womunam kwante pon so chemo sase ye so mu a emfa ho ne amanyoko a wo free mu eba wo mbehwe say imra ne obedi se ne say fata ankasa nsem bi kan we hu na me di bro se anopa no nsia kase e wo XTV eso oba pa me visa ko siate eni medin Africa me hwe na me fa kase brede wo mu ankasa emfa mo wapanipa wono ene da Minerals Commission anno eyo pani manti kwaku eyisi wono efrens entrefo nhyiemu na wotwe ewieye ewo nkramponi manti mo ne no ena wode ato nsentwefo enim se womenya ne ntie se nipa bonifo bi eto efomagudie na womo ese nsuo aye Offenso River no eyade a womo ese ni papa na wose wo ma hyasie eye hwehwemu ankasa no mo hu enkrofo kwa womo edi se adwumen wo twem se womo so womo a won behwe no se imra no eno mbedi se ne se fata ankasa na eno mo na wasan so edito eye nsentwefo enim ese asoye no ene hwe eye nsase ne nyama oduma komade adom ye no eso no omabom homodin edi eye speedboat yi ma kunum edi ama wo mo se wo mo fa ma eye Ghana Navy fo no mo fa bom pepe ewo ye river hodo na nipa bonifo yi edi efom gudi esesa nsuo no ye fa bom pepe ewo sa eye nsuo ni nyina eso na wo se ukopie mo ewo river ankobra eyade a wo mo wanya ne tie se wo mo eha papa river pra eno so wo mo ha adwen ewo ho river ofin ena afenso no river brim ena afenso no eye black voter no eyade a wo mo ha adwen papa ito wo twem se sa speedboat yi won be cheche edi ama eye Ghana Navy forum dia bom pempe ewo nsu ahodo no eso na se so mu se otu efom agudi ese yesu no a eni won be hwe se mra na obedi se ne se fata ankasa.
Our attention has been drawn. When I say our, I mean the Minerals Commission, and for that matter, my supervisory ministry, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Our attention has been drawn to a video circulating on social media where somebody was, I think, talking in the background, saying that the place, people are doing illegal mining and then washing all the stuff into the water body. Yes, it has come to our attention. We are investigating to check the authenticity of that, and trust me, we will take swift action. We have decided, or government has decided, that, look, the only way to stop this thing permanently or to prevent them from going and then coming back, etc., is to deploy the security apparatus, or if you like, boats on the water bodies permanently. Based on our research, I think about 5 or so rivers are notorious for illegal mining. The famous Pra, Ankobra, Brim, Tano, and then we are also told now Black Water, because there's a lot of mining activities going up there. Now, we also remember that they don't just work on the main water body and then often, so by and large I've mentioned about 6. Sometimes and where it has become a problem is that they work in the tributaries. Okay? So sometimes you go on the main water body, you don't see anything, but the water body is still polluted because they work and dump the stuff, or if you like, the tailings in the tributaries that feed the main water body. So now the patrols will be happening 24/7. They work at night. Our attention has been drawn. When I say our, I mean the Minerals Commission, and for that matter, my supervisory ministry, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Our attention.
See, Penny Martin, Kwaku, Ayisi, was also Edia Tugana for Nina, and says, Sir, will be to a former Budia. Bon humodiana bon penny for amane na wamone no endi na wasanso e dia todwa ebiom essay see e beku etia e fom agudi wona womo famra kwan so e to e fom agudi no enye nipa ba akofo de enye aban kwa na betimi aye eye Ghana fo nyina ye nyina e wo se yensom yemboa se na be ya wona womo se yenso yensase ne yenu ban no san krofo nyina no ye betu omo nyina se e wo ye mam ne yeso no so eni atia maye ne ye no mo so afa nkopa yare biara so.
Let us appreciate and accept the fact that illegal mining can only be dealt with when there's a concerted effort by everybody. It is not just, yes, we are the regulators. It is not just a problem for Minerals Commission, but it's a problem for all of us. One, I believe some of us have eaten this morning. You don't know where the food is coming from. So don't sit in your Accra here or Kumasi and think that you are not being impacted. So how should it be a collected effort? You will need more information, like this video in circulation, for example. Of course, our officers also go around, but remember, it's not everywhere they can reach. So wherever you come from, if somebody sends you information, send it to us. I've just given you my number. Give us information, pass on videos or anything that you come across as far as mining the water bodies or any area. Check things with us. That's the only way we can get better. But we will not sit here and think that we know it all. So that is the crux of the matter. So for the illegal mining on the water bodies, let me retreat and then say this, that what government has done now is to provide a permanent solution. What is that permanent solution? To put speedboats on the water body. Let us appreciate and accept the fact that illegal mining can only be dealt with when there's a concerted effort by everybody. It is not just, yes, we are the regulators.
Say your Penny Martin Kwaku Ayisi wono eneda eye Minerals Commission no odi san se nyina editor dra abra wo friends and phone shemo e won kramponi mantimo na Presbyterian asafo no e dia de sedie e dia to aban no enem ese dwumedia womodia ba womato ne din Nation Builders Corps aye twa ne tianda program no won san so fabrini bi infanka ho infama adihye na womdi wom ho agemo no na yebeka ya afimpimi ni dunson ne mo na Ghana mampeni na nadodan kwako fado ni naban womudi sa dwumede e de hyehye so a afimpimi ni dumotwe no na womo ehya ne no na womo ehwe se wona womo wi universities ahodo wona womo wi trin college ahodo no na kyese womo womo ahye womo nye dwuma nyeye no ye womo ahye sa dwumede ase ye treni womo na ye san so etua womo kan ye kyeremo aketua no na ye 700 ene ye di emo ye treni womo se na be ya wo be wie pere se wo mo nye dwuma potia wo mo ebeye no mo de tuja ese sa dwumedi ebe koso mfisha maako miensa na eye programs no se na wo mo aye no enie wona wo mo akwa akosua ade te se obi a wo pese wo ye chirichi ni enti wo mato ne din Educate Ghana, Heal Ghana, Feed Ghana, Revenue Ghana, Digitize Ghana, Civic Ghana, and afens no Enterprise Ghana eno ene eye group maako so one eda eye napko yi ase na womo editor dwa se fiti afimpimi ni dumotwe no na womo ehya ase a womo di eye mfie miensa na be wie dwumedi enyinara na mfie miensa ne duye no na ban ne se wasan so ama wo afe ba kwa womo san so emfa nko etiti emu bio ni nyina na ye di etua womo kan na media budget yi mo na wotwe ya babusuma etwemu ya na oswafa wono na hwe esika sem so woko ready ewo machibedwefe no wode atodwa ese na ko dwumedi no ebobosom ni de di kan pepepe e de dwumedi ni nyina etimi abawiye enti prepare no nkrofo na womo ewo sa na ko na se no wɔn ankasa nhye ase na wɔn pɛ adwuma bi enye na ɛno no kora no wɔde atodwa sika hodo a yɛde ɛma na amafo ɛde hye business ase no wɔn nso ɛnkɔ no wɔn kɔ private wɔn hye ase enye adwuma nanso na wɔtwe awie yɛ no dwumadie kɛse bi pa ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ kwew abetifi a ɛno ɛwɔ epiye mantem Ghana mampeni na adodan kwakufo ado ɛkɔpie mu ɛwɔ hɔ bi na ɛno ɛyɛ 22nd General Assembly meeting na ɛno ɛyɛ Presbyterian Church of Ghana for ɛna wɔn ɛkɔɔyɛ na ɛno mo ɛna ɛyɛ Presby moderator ɛyɛ Professor Joseph Obri Yebu Amante wɔde adesedie ɛde ato Ghana mampeni na adodan kwakufo ado ɛnim ɛsɛ wɔde ne nsa da ne nsa yɛkotodwe egu fam ɛsɛ Ghana ban ɛsɛ wɔnhwɛ na napodwumedie no wɔn sanso ɛfa brene bi ɛmfa nka ho ɛmfa ɛma wɔn wɔtwe mu sɛ prinprin sɛ wohwɛ sɛnea edwuma ɛnni wɔ man mu tetino pa ɛba ne mebru a wɔn ɛnni edwuma yɛ ɛwɔ man mu a wɔn dɔɔso papa nti sɛ kɔba ne sɛ nipa dodo a wɔn wɔ n'akɔyase wɔn nso ɛkɔ akɔka ho bia ɛde ɔhaw kɛseɛ paa ɛna ɛbɛba ɛmboa yɛsikasɛm ɛma yɛsikasɛm ɛntimi ɛgyina brane nti wɔ se aban no ɛmfa brene bi mfa nka ho si sɛ wɔbɛnya adwuma pɔten ɛde ama saa nkurɔfo yi ansanampo wɔtimi ɛgye saa dwumadi ɛdi efiri wɔn ɛsɛm na wɔkasa no wɔsan so ɛde ato dwa sɛ wasan so esre Ghana mampeni na adodan kwakufo ado ese free SSS na wode aba no eye papa obi obeka se free SSS nye no na kyerɛ sɛ nipa no wo boa free SSS no eye ne mo no sa wo hwɛ mprempren se na esi kasɛm niema enkoyie obi anim sɛ niema enkoyie na sɛ niema enkoyie na wo so mo obi ade free na wo hu ne sɛ ese ne wa hoɔden entumi biuma nya obeya ene sɛ obeka kyerɛ nipa ne sɛ ade me na me se mema wona so menya amfa ama obio wo se wone awofo ni nyina entimi ntina se no wone awofo no enye hyehyeye mu betua se na aban no so entua se anampo se yenhwɛ se awofo a wɔn abusua a wɔn de wɔn sam wɔ bie a wɔn akasa betimi etua face no ede ama wɔn ade hye wɔn ma no yɛma wɔn ntua se na be ya ehiafo ni mu browafo a wɔn so wɔn ni bie no wɔn nso aban no entimi entua mfa ma wɔn nti wɔn de adesedie mienu ɛna wɔde ɛto aban anim se ne dikan ɛyɛ napco no yɛsan so fa brene bi mfa ka ho mfa ma wɔn mfa enye adwuma na fence no free SHS no yɛsan so ɛntena se ne yɛhwɛ mu biom ɛsan sɛ mprempren no bebi a yɛse kasɛm ɛgyina no ɛhɔ yɛ tro papa ɛnyɛ nti aban no wɔsan so ɛhwɛ free SHS no mu ebiom Presby moderator ɛyɛ Openi Joseph Obri Yebu Amante ɛna wɔtimi ɛde sansɛm nyina wɔde ato dwa yɛnto akase no so na yɛmfa nkopie mu ɛwɔ nsɛmfoforo mu nsɛmfoforo no de sɛ project chief executive officer Edima National Cathedral project no ɛyɛ Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah wɔno nso ɛde atodwa ɛsɛ wɔna wɔn adwene sɛ National Cathedral mampeni na adodan kwakufo ade si wo beye a wapam mpenifo e de ato ho no trustee no board of trustees wo mo hwe na hu hyehye nyina entimi enkonkan a mafo de ya manwosem ye twi no esre ne abasa wo man Ghana mo munya hweye papa ahweye na wose wo munya sisi nyankopɔ asɔre dan na ye pese yesi na ye de som Yehowa nyankopɔn na wo kyire mo sɛ mprempren no yade a hyehye yahodo koso se na be ya wonna wo modo musika e de aba behye eye National Cathedral ne mo no ye betimi abɔ mo abaso afense no wo mo ba beye e wo ba be launch campaign na eno no e be hye ase e bobosom ne de dikan e de kopem eye December bosom ne de toso eduasa ba akon no de raise fund se na be ya ye betimi e de esi eye National Cathedral no Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah ne se mo de to dwa no eni.
This is something that has become almost a canker to the nation. Every major project that seeks to transform this country has been politicized. And what we are hoping is that as a project that touches 70% of our population, Christians, that hopefully maybe the conversations around this will begin to help us to depoliticize most of these things. Issues. You need to call some of the people politicizing these issues to order. This is something that has become almost a canker to the nation. Every major project that seeks to transform this country has been politicized. And what we are hoping is that as a
Jumedie na se na secretary Edima board of trustees no Prophet Kusi Boatin wono so mo se awarding chechemu ebe magana fo wo menya netie sa amafo bi ekeka se wona board members a wo mo ehwese national cathedral no ebe koso dodo na esi wo mo di bread ato no ma adwuma no wo mo anye wo mo enya anye bi wo chim se enye nokre bebia obi bie ni ho a wa reason ne mo ndi reason ni mpo no odi ono akasa di ne di bread e di ato wo na yade abini do nyina ofra omo ene omo kasa ebisa omo se na dwumedi ni pempenso akwa drink ne se na mafo bi tene san national cathedral say na pempenso ya show omo san dudu na na omo se omo nya dwumedi bi no wo chem se enye nokore.
The only person that had indicated that he for personal reasons he wanted to stay back was Dr. Mensa Otabil. There is not a single cathedral member who has resigned. Even Dr. Mensa Otabil, up till today, is always on phone with us, encouraging us, bringing his suggestions, and telling us what should be done. The only person that had indicated that he, for personal reasons, he wanted to stay back was Dr. Mensa Otabil. There is not a single cathedral member.
Just say, Penny, a year prophet, Kusi Boatin, no a secretary, Edima Board of Trustee, National Cathedral, no, and Wakasana, and Nuechi, Kumasi Council of Christian Churches, woman so Edia de Sedie, Edia to a year sorry, penny for Nina and Nim essay, Mobom, whom no more Cassa, infant share as a fomano, no, be beer funny who infant Jim in one who do be beer bit me, Edia Bois. National Cathedral ne betimi abemo ne nyina betimi akwakotena waso Yehowa nyankopon no yembo ye homodin na yenye nipa wakasa ye eye imprempren dia wonom woni akonwa ne so bio na ka wo ye ekane steering committee chairman Edima Kumasi Council of Christian Churches eye most Reverend Daniel Yanka Safo wono ene kasaye.
We appeal to heads of churches in the Ashanti region to mobilize the church through means that are comfortable with their particular tradition to raise funds for the project. We also appeal to all Christians in the country and particularly Ashanti to financially support.
Yeah, yen free National Cathedral ho semsem yimo na yen fa kase no nko yenim ko pie mo e wa ho banbo ho nsem mo na police sadtom no eye Inspector General of Police Dr. George Dampari Ekufu wono nso de atodwa ese eye police ko no wo mo ye de on betimi biara se na be ya basabasa ye ekoso e wo ye man mo kwantepo ahodo no so no won betimi ate sukura de amaye wona mo famra mfa nye dwuma na mo di mra ehwe mo sem eye dwomo pe no yade o mo ye de on betimi bia se na be ya on betimi ate ni nyina so e wo ye kwantepo no eso
be put in place for the police invisible eye type where we are taking off all the entity lights from the road and we have put in place vehicles with cameras flying the roads to tell you where they are. And if we are also to tell you the amount of money that we are getting from indisciplined drivers on the roads across the country from this eye program, it will not go. Another thing we put in place is also indiscipline within our cities where people are using the middle of the road, left, right, center. Nowadays, whoever you are, you try it, and the next hour, we take you to court. The beauty of it is that the law allows us to impound your car and wait for the termination of the court, and we get an order from the court to remove the stop lights, the siren and everything before the car is released to you. So at times, now the courts, because of the workload, they are taking the cases on the average of about 6. So if you are lucky, maybe for 2 weeks, you have your car with us. So in the quest to save 15 minutes, you have ended up having your car impounded. Both big men, small men, everybody is a victim. Everybody who has actually abused the law in that respect is arrested. And if I were to give you a list, and I mean if we have to give you a list, and I really mean if we have to give you a list, you will say that we are going to be put in place for the police invisible eye type where we are taking off all the entity lights from the road and we have put in place vehicles with cameras
diato kafo kabomu kuo ni nyina enim ese wo mpanifo no wo mo ehwe sei wo mo memmes no wo mo ehwe sei wo mo di mra ebeye adwuma no metimi di wo mo huni ewo abra wo mo eye wo adwuma.
Something that is so dear to our heart, which we have not been able to convince all the transport union to fully bring it on board. It's called Passenger Liaison Officer Program. We think that when you take a bus or any commercial vehicle, because you pay for it, the moment that the car is taking you from where you took it to your destination, you are the co-owner of the vehicle. So the driver cannot drive anyhow. Your life is in their hands, you pay for it, and therefore, until he takes you to a destination, together with the owner, you own the vehicle. So if that is the case, then somebody among you, the passengers, should be able to be appointed as a liaison officer between yourself and the driver and the union or the station that you pick the car and drive where you are going. So that if the driver is not driving well, carelessly, considerably, then you should be in the position to question the driver. So we will not accept this. And I speak on behalf of the passengers. We learned this, VVIP took it on board, and we are still refining it to see how we can make it across all. Something that is so dear to our heart, which we have not been able to convince all the transport union to fully bring it on board. It's called Passenger Liaison Officer Program. We think that when you take a bus or any commercial
ono ena wakasa no na wakasa ewo eye dwumadie bia eye Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology we eye public lecture wo mo akasa ede to ho a wo mo de platform ne man so wo mfa nkyerechire emfa ma wo mo no wo de sansem nyina wo de eto dwa wo san so ekirechire mu anama hodra police adom no etu se na be ye on betimi ediesi eye wo na mo ndi wo mo huni ewo kwante pon so mo de mra hye wo monsa eye di omo pe no wo betimi ediesi sankofo nyina is anokwan
and external is how we apply ICT in the way that we do. And then what we are seeing is that internally we've done a little more, but there is so much to be done. But externally, I don't think we've done well at all. Because we are looking forward to a period where we'll have virtual police station, where you need not to show up at the police station, you just make your complaint virtually, and then you send you all the information. Then you can even virtually also invite the suspect to put his case across. And when we evaluate it and think it's something that we can virtually do it, then it's a result and it's a win-win for everybody. Than to show up at the police station always unattended to and all that. So we have a lot of work to do. But internally, with the press of a button, the IGP can send messages to every police officer across the country instantly. And we are also working where now we have virtually a sufficient level of paperless environment across the country. From headquarters to the regional level, we send documents electronically that we need not to find people to come pick it up and do that. So we are doing a whole bunch in that area, and we will keep improving. Now, the question is, why we are doing all this in order to keep you safe? We are not there yet. There's so much we want to do, and we keep working at it. But at least the little we've heard today should indicate to you that we are overly committed. We are overly committed in living our mandate. But we know one thing: we cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone.
Pentino IGP Dr. George Ekufu Dampare ena wakasano na police for woman same mo ene yeda so ejina okopiem police ni mo enye mema no kwa ene ye post for ni mo no ema no so eye bi na dwumedi ahodo a mema no eye no ema no so mdo mo ho ehwemu bi papa womo eye ankasa womo go activities ahodo a womo nyina womo edi womo ho ehwemu a womo etimi eye se ahobambo se betimi akonkan ewo ye man mo o my Ghana mo no eye ema no untimi tutu wo mase kokwa untimi ka se womo nka ho a ebe ye womo ewo ma yade a ekoyie papa na wopani anapose police adom pani maame a wono bi no kase woko ahomejie mo eye COP gift enim botwe wono nso e dia ba betodwa ese ema no wo mabom homodin papa etimi aboa mahobambo sem akonkan ewo ye man Ghana mo nti no se ye so mo ne ye bopos wodi a ye mbo ye homoden se ye di ma no so e be kan se ma no so no wo mo so de wo betimi aye no wo mo ye bi e bo ahobambo sem ewo man Ghana.
More women have been taken in the service. Secondly, we have women attaining positions, not only in Ghana, but we have a lot of women who have worked internationally. Even in peacekeeping, a lot of women are given positions because of the way they perform at peacekeeping.
Sentinel COP Gifty enim botry ena wetime akasa no na nrechi wasanso edituja ese ha papa sena police phone bi etime ede womo ha adwen a womo se police for edin pa wo man Ghana mo adedie ni nyama hodo na mahodo bi a womo tutu ban bi a eyo mo de edin womo de se police for edin pa wo man Ghana mo a wo se ha adwen pa.
We don't want them to be on social media. When you go to social media, you have to portray the better side of the police service, not to go and strip naked and other things. We discourage them. We want to encourage the girls to work hard, because hard work brings success. Now, they should also remember that without the support of the men, they will not go high. We also want them to know that even though we have an association, we still work under the Inspector General of Police. So whatever we do, we should not keep away from the police service. Now we also want our mates, our male counterparts, to know that
Ekane police officer COP Gifty enim botry ena wetime akasa no na emana womo ewo police subdom no police school no womo ewo association as association no etimi edifisha mako edueson 70 years nti na womo di almost 70 years anniversary ena wode sansem nyina wotime ede atodwa ewo asante mante mokumase yemjina ne nsemitu na ena no pe ka se wode mo no yemfeni nyina mfensi aseda kese nkofa ma wasawunya bre ena daje na wo hwe XTV anopa no ansia kase memfa sedam fama DJYX fresh boy ba kope wono ene gyan camera na chi emame na sa wokopie mo ewo MC a ho nso de twa metu mo yellow abra Bismarck nso internet ni pa ko chin senya go krata so mame mbekenkan edema wo Zainab Hassan ya mekenkan edema wo nso baba Mavis akosia ateme sorry so magudie mo nsem ya wo pete de wo pa hwe no menu abema microphone ya ta Mr. Mwat why can't papa what the point mo fide no enda here me do say e ma mo energy.